Welcome to northern Thailand, home of some of the most magnificent elephants. Today, we are at a sustainable elephant sanctuary called Chai Lai Orchid. I woke up at the crack of dawn and brought my yoga mat and camera over to where the elephants slept so that I could record a grounding yin class before they all started their busy day. I hope you enjoy. It is a propless class, but if you prefer practicing with blankets, pillows, blocks, please grab those. We will be connecting with nature and the essence of the elephant. See you on the mat. Hello, beautiful yogis. Welcome to today's yin practice with our beloved elephant friend. We will begin today in child's pose at the back of our mat, bringing the big toes together to touch, knees spread wide. Walk your arms forward and melt your forehead to the earth. Shift the hips back towards your heels and keep a soft bend through the elbows. And just settle into this space, into stillness, allowing gravity to support you and the earth to hold you. As your body becomes still, can you invite your awareness to travel to your breath and just notice your breath exactly how it is with pure acceptance. Throughout this yin practice, you are welcome to continue breathing the best way that you know how, or you may elongate your breath, deepening your inhales and your exhales. Whatever allows you to come into the present moment. And today we are blessed to share this space with one of nature's most profound teachers, the elephant. These beings remind us of the power of moving slowly, mindfully, and with deep presence. Like the elephant's graceful weight upon the earth, we'll practice sinking into stillness and finding strength in surrender. And if it so calls to you, you can set an intention for your practice today, maybe bending the elbows and bringing your hands to Anjali Mudra, prayer, infusing our intention with every breath and every posture today. And if nothing comes to mind, perhaps we carry this elephant wisdom with us, that our greatest power often lies in our ability to be still, patient, and deeply present. When you feel complete, you can release your hands back down to the earth and rest here in child's pose for a few more breaths. Moving with mindful awareness, you will come out of child's pose. Press yourself onto all fours as we arrive in tabletop with shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Inhale, drop the belly for cow. Open your heart, gaze lifts. Exhale, push into the earth. Pull your navel in and gaze towards your belly button. Move and sync with your breath. Each inhale, we expand the heart. And each exhale, we push and pull the navel in, finding this dance between expansion and contraction while massaging the spine and all of the internal organs. Pause in tabletop. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky, allow your gaze to follow, and exhale, thread the needle, threading your right arm under the left, planting right shoulder and right ear to the earth. Your left arm can walk forward, or you might find a bind, bringing your left arm around the back, reaching for the inner right thigh. Finding stillness in this twist as we open the shoulder and the chest. Be gentle if you have a history of neck pain. Also, if you ever experience tingling or a loss of sensation in the hands, come out of the stretch. Always listen to your body's wisdom. We will hold this pose for around 2 minutes. And remember that it's once we hit the 90-second mark that we begin to access the deeper tissues that we are targeting in Yin Yoga. So as we hold, we must embrace patience, stillness, and the best way to do that is to access our breath and focus on its ebb and flow. Take one more full round of breath. Beginning to release the bind if you had it, bring your left hand down and reach your right arm back to the sky. Exhale, release your right hand next to your left tabletop. Take a round of cat-cow just to reset the body. Coming back to table, take the other side. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, thread the needle. And bring your left ear and left shoulder to the earth. Take any variation with the hand that you did on the last side if your body allows. If not, that is okay. The goal of Yin is to notice the difference between sensation and pain. Sensation is your teacher. It shows you where you are in this moment. Pain is a warning. Learn to dance on the edge of your comfort zone, finding that sweet spot between effort and surrender. And once you've found it, pause and embrace stillness. Take several more breaths in this twist, allowing your awareness to follow your inhales all the way through your exhales. And slowly coming out, unwrap the hand if you had a bind. Inhale, reach your left arm back up to the sky. And exhale, release, tabletop. Take a couple rounds of dancing lion, making some circles with the hips, the shoulders, maybe the neck. Just releasing any remaining tension out of those long holds that we've just done. Does not matter how this looks, it is all about the feeling. And when you're ready, we'll come back to a tabletop position, setting up for puppy pose, melting heart. Begin to walk your hands forward as you melt your chest towards the earth. Forehead can come down to the earth or on a blanket or pillow. You can also bring your chin down to the earth if it allows. If at any point you begin to feel tingling sensations running through your hands and your fingertips, that is your body indicating that it is time to come out of the pose a little bit and readjust because your nerves are overwhelmed. So again, listen to your body. It is the most intelligent system that we have. In these deep back bends and shoulder openers, you might find that the breath is more constricted. If this is the case, bring your awareness to your heart and really focus on inhaling and expanding through the entire body. And let each exhale to be an invitation to sink a little deeper, not through force, but through surrender. Like water finding its natural path, let your body find its natural opening. Taking a few more rounds of breath here in puppy pose. And make your way into Sphinx Pose, so sliding the legs back and your body forward as gently as possible. And then stacking your shoulders over your elbows, bringing your arms to a 90-degree angle. Tops of your feet and thighs press into the earth. And draw your heart forward by pressing down and then into the forearms and drawing the elbows back. Shoulders down away from your ears. And you can stay here or make some neck rolls. Guiding the right ear towards the right shoulder and pausing here for as long as you would like. And then bringing the chin towards your chest. And then over to the other side, left ear towards left shoulder, in your own divine timing. In this gentle back bend of Sphinx Pose, we are supporting the health of our entire spine. You can think of our spine as our lifeline, and you can think of Yin Yoga as a fountain of youth, supporting our longevity. The healthier our spine, the better our posture, and the longer we live healthy, beautiful lives. If you would like to take this into a deeper back bend, come into Seal. Slide the hands out and away from the body. Press and lift your chest up, straightening through the arms. Bring your fingers outward, thumbs forward, and slide your shoulders down and back. Avoid creating any tension in the neck. If this is too intense, you can return back to Sphinx. And we will remain here for about a minute or so longer. So enjoy the magic of silence, exploring your inner realms and universe. Taking one more round of breath in whatever pose you're in. And then slowly releasing onto your belly for crocodile. Stack both forearms on top of one another and rest your forehead down. Remaining in this neutral state for a few moments. Perhaps you take this time as an opportunity to take inventory of any shifts in how you feel, with non-judgment and pure acceptance. A moment of silent contemplation and self-discovery. Slowly releasing out of crocodile and setting up for broken wing pose. Reach both of your arms out into a wide V shape, so slightly above the shoulders. Plant your forehead, bend your left knee, and begin to spin onto your right hip. Your left foot might come down to the floor, or you can stack the leg on top of your right. Your left arm can stay walked out in front of you, or like we did in Thread the Needle, you can take a bind, binding your left arm behind your back. We are opening up through the chest and the shoulders. Notice if there's any sensation. Notice if you need to make any adjustments. And once you've found your sweet spot, remain still and allow time to flow. As time flows through these several minutes, we're targeting the fascia, the mysterious connective tissue that wraps around every muscle, every organ, every cell in our body. Unlike muscles, which respond to movement and heat, fascia responds to gentle, sustained pressure. Hence, why we hold these poses for so long. Trust the magic that is unraveling. Arriving now at the end of this side of the pose, take your time as we begin to unravel and come back to our belly. Once we're on our belly, bring your arms out to a wide V and take the other side. This time we spin onto our left hip and bring the right foot to the floor or stack the leg on top of the left. You know what to do. Find your sweet spot and rest. When intensity arises, see if you can soften around it. Notice the stories your mind creates about the sensation. Can you observe these thoughts without getting caught in them? It is within this stillness where we access our deepest truths. Each pose becomes a meditation, a journey inward to the place where our individual consciousness meets the universal. Notice how, like life itself, sensations arise, peak, and eventually dissolve. Nothing is permanent. Everything is in constant flow. Take your time to unravel out of this pose, coming back to your belly, and then taking your hands under the shoulders, press up through tabletop, and then walk your knees forward, cross your legs, and come all the way onto your seat. Reach the legs out in front of you, bend the knees, and then slowly roll all the way onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest, give yourself a hug, and then setting up for supine twist. Release your right leg long, hug your left knee in, and then take your right hand and guide the knee over towards your right side, keeping both shoulders planted. Maybe your gaze looks over your left shoulder, stretching out in this twist through the outer hip, the lower back, and giving our inner belly organs a little massage. Take one more breath on this side, and then slowly roll back onto your back, hug both knees into your chest, and then take the supine twist on the other side, this time guiding the right knee to the left, gazing past the right shoulder. We are winding down from our wind down, only a few moments away from sweet Savasana. Slowly come onto your back. Hug both knees in one more time. Give yourself the best hug that you have all day. Lift your shoulders, hug your forehead in towards the knees. One big inhale. And exhale, release. Shavasana. Allow your entire being to soften into the earth that supports you. Not only are you being held here physically by the earth, but you're also being held energetically by the space that you've created in your body, in your mind, in your heart. Allow your breath to guide you into a state of slumber where your body can rest while your mind remains awake and aware. Or maybe you even fall asleep altogether. Whatever you need in this moment. Carry this spaciousness with you off of your mat. Remember that transformation doesn't always require movement. Sometimes the deepest changes come from simply being still and present with what is. Please stay in Shavasana for as long as you need today. My name is Sierra, and thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. If you'd like to follow along for more, please subscribe to my channel. I post yoga nidra meditations and yoga videos every week. I cannot wait to see you again. Namaste.